Hey what's good y'all? It's Bronze75 here. And surprise surprise, it has been one full year since my last YouTube video. Literally 1 year of not posting anything on this channel. And I was originally never going to post anything on this channel ever again, but something as of late had came up in terms of the current state of my channel. So I will explain. And also, I know what you all are thinking. I know people who are subscribed to this channel, or supposedly subscribed to this channel, I know what you all are thinking. This does not mean that I'm fully back to doing YouTube. Like, I am making this video for a completely different reason. This does not mean I'm doing YouTube again, because the lack of motivation to continue doing YouTube video is still in effect. And I'm basically gonna try and pretty much address some of the things that I said in that video, because most of the things I said in that video, especially near the end, are false. So I've decided to get everything off my chest, make this video, and explain to you all why there hasn't been any content uploaded on this channel ever since the Tales Adventure comic review. So most recently, I decided to take a look at the analytics page for my YouTube channel, and it seems to be doing alright for the most part. The views are 31.5k, the watch time is 907.7, and I have gained a significant amount of subscribers, which are, I believe I got about 60, which is nice. And with my most top video in this period being that of Sonic-2 Sonic Boom Tails Ring Rush video, which is also nice. I mean, I uploaded this video back in 2017, so this video is 4 years old now. But I am surprised that it's getting a lot of attention as of late, so that's pretty cool. However, I've noticed something that's heavily impacted me as a creator, where I decided to look at the audience section of the analytics page, and then I saw this. Yes, it turns out that the videos being watched, most of the videos being watched from my channel, are from people that are not even subscribed at all, as it is actually 96.3%. Whereas the videos being watched from the people who are subscribed to my channel are only 3.8%. And I'm like, what's in the actual hell? You've got to be kidding me. So this whole time, oh my god, this whole time, like, it feels like that I've been wasting all my time making all of these videos, putting so many hours into them, only for them to be completely ignored upon posting them. Oh my fucking goodness. Not only this has pissed me off a little, but this hurts so fucking much as a creator, honestly. Like, especially since I've tried to improve this channel over the years, like even adding an intro or like adding an outro and that shit. And then even when it comes to certain videos that I've done on my channel, such as my comic reviews, and as well as like some of the recent videos I've done before quitting YouTube. Like, I put so much effort into them, yet they just get ignored. So I'm like, I really don't get this. And what I basically mean by that is that back during the time last year when I was uploading my recent videos, the view counts would either, be like high up, or it would either be like, I don't know, maybe like 20 views, like depends on if the video does well, or other times the view counts would be at least right about 4 to 10 or 11 views. And yeah, and I also mentioned this back in the importance channel update video, the lack of motivation to continue doing YouTube that I uploaded back in June of last year. It's like you know, whenever I uploaded those videos, like within like 2 hours, and then I still see that it still has a very low view count, and that just really disappoints me, honestly. And it was then I decided to take a look at the audience section of the channel analytics page again, this time within the last 28 days. And yes, and it seems that it shows more new viewers than my returning viewers, which does seem pretty nice until you realize it's just people who are not even subscribed to my channel at all watch most of my videos than the people who are subscribed to my channel. So like this, so it's really baffling considering that I have a channel over 600 subscribers, yet only 5% of the people subscribed to my channel are interested in them. So like, this makes no fucking sense. Like, I really don't understand this at all. And this really disappoints me with a burning passion. Because at this point, now there is no way in hell I'll ever be able to reach 1,000 subscribers to earn a community tab, as well as having 4,000 watch hours to be able to monetize my videos. Which is something that I failed to mention in the latest update video. And as you see right now, I currently have 912 public watch hours. So yeah, that is very low. And now, like, within the current state of this channel, now there's no way I'm ever going to be able to reach that. And this makes me lose motivation to continue doing YouTube even more because of this stuff. So like, I really don't know what the fuck else to do at this point. But I do want to point out the positive side of things first on here before I go into more detail about everything else, since I know the first few minutes did seem like it was negative, but I want to bring out the positive side of things first. So ever since my last video, which was Sonic Universe Issue 17, the Tales of Adventure comic review, I have been getting various amounts of comments over the past year of not posting, and I just want to say thank you all so much for the comments, and I am going to be placing them on the screen right now. Yeah, I want to thank you all so much for the comments, not only on the latest update video and in the Tales of Adventure comic review video, but as well as everything else, and even for comments that weren't directly related to the video, and more importantly about something else, it was still pretty nice to receive and read. However, there were a few comments in some of my videos that kind of bothered me a little, mainly the ones in my Sonic 2 Android video. I think it was the Extras 2 video, where I have gotten like 3 comments asking how to unlock the time attack mode in that game, and I've responded to 3 comments. And then I got this 4th one, which wasn't in that video, but was in my most viewed video on the channel, which is the Boss Attack Zone video of the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic 2. And at that point, I just got tired of replying to that same comment, so please just look around in the comments. Like, if you want to know how to unlock that, just look around in the comment section, like, you know, in that video, or the Extras 2 video of the Christian Whitehead version of Sonic 2, because I just grow tired of answering those same questions. So please just do that, because I just grow tired of it at this point. Another comment that I did not like receiving was this one, to where this person blatantly replies boo, and I explicitly replied to him saying that if you did not enjoy my original take on the Boss Attack Zone, if it was because of me not being aware of screen recorders at the time, which I will get to later, then you can always look at the pinned comment, which you somehow failed to do. You know, I did a retake on the Boss Attack Zone video and trying to improve it. So yeah, you could have just done that. But other than that though, yes, I am proud with many of the comments that I have been receiving over the past year when I stopped doing YouTube because, you know, for obvious reasons. So yeah, it's been a real treat, and then it just goes to show, you know, that you know, people whether they're unsubscribed or actually subscribe and enjoyed my videos, you know, even though I still have a problem with you know, people watching my videos are from ones that aren't subscribed, and they seem to be watching my videos more than the ones who are subscribed to my channel. But yeah, even still though, I still enjoyed reading them. I did get embarrassed by this one comment, which was you know, another Sonic 2 video to where I showed how to get the perfect bonus, to where they said that I seemingly burped or some shit like that, and yeah, I got embarrassed as fuck when reading that. No, it was not a burp. It was more so my stomach making some weird noise or whatever. You know, someone say that as growling or gurgling or some shit. But after reading that comment, that just makes me wish that the screen recorder I was using to record that video did not remove the option of being able to internally record your screen without having to worry about background noise. Because for some reason, they replaced it by making you spend $42 on a device that would let you do so. And that makes no damn sense. I'm never going to understand why they decided to change that. Like, I do remember back in my older videos, well, actually in my Sonic CD playthrough, my original playthrough of that game, where I was doing the Tails playthrough, and I do remember the fact that it had the screen recorder I was using had that option, but now it's no longer there. So yeah, that just makes no damn sense. And speaking of my older videos, I've decided to look back on some of them, and holy shit, most of them are very bad in terms of quality. Because this was during the time where I did not have a capture card. I was always having to stack a shit ton of boxes and put some sort of object in front of my camera to have it angled, to have it positioned, properly at the TV screen. And even so, they just turned out to be not as good as I would have liked. As, like in this part of Sonic Chaos, the final boss of that game, where there's certain parts of the final boss where the camera would just brighten up to the point where it just makes the video unwatchable. Like it would pretty much give a seizure or some shit. And it's not just that. It's in some of my older playthroughs. It's in some of my other playthroughs, like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, or my original playthroughs of Dragon Ball Z Budokai, and as well as Sonic Heroes. And I really don't know why I did not bother to grab myself a capture card much sooner. You know, because it was during that point to where a lot of YouTubers were always using capture cards to record gameplay footage to make it even better. And that would not be, at least for me, that would not be until late 2019 where I finally got a capture card and I decided to test it out with a few games. And the first playthrough I did with it was Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures 2. And it was one of only 3 playthroughs on this channel that I have finished. The others would be Mega Man X and the Shadow the Hedgehog Expert Mode. Only 3 playthroughs I have finished on this channel using capture cards with. Now granted, I have showcased other games using my capture card, but unfortunately I was not able to finish them because I've already stated this in the lack of motivation to continue doing YouTube video. And I have stated in that video that I had to cancel my current the current playthroughs I was doing at that time, which were Mega Man X2 and Sonic CD. But I had to cancel those playthroughs because they weren't getting a lot of attention as of late. And this really bums me out because I had so many playthroughs, and not just playthroughs, but also some comic reviews, and as well as some potential discussion videos that I actually plan on doing at some point. Because I wanted to do a playthrough on Mega Man X3 if I had finished X2. Because if I had done a playthrough on that game, I would have showed viewers a specific boss order that would have required a lot less backtracking, and just to prove that that game is not as bad as people say it is. And it's not just that. I would have, and if I had finished X3, if I did it, then I would have moved on to X4 and then X5 and then X6. And I would have also done playthroughs of new games that I never showcased on the channel, like Sonic Unleashed and Spider-Man PS4. Not to mention this awesome game that I'm showing footage of right now, Mega Man 03. This game most recently became one of my new favorite games of all time, and is now currently my favorite Mega Man game of all time, and I sure as hell would have done a playthrough on this game too. Because this game has a great story, great levels, bosses that are fun to fight, as well as everything else, is what makes this game so awesome and why it's my favorite of the Zero series. And not only that, I would have also redone playthroughs of games that I have showcased on the channel before, such as Sonic Heroes and Dragon Ball Z Budokai. And if I had done that, those playthroughs would have been in much better quality, with a capture card, as well as being able to provide better commentary. Now, in regards to what I said and the lack of motivation to continue doing YouTube video, I know I said all that shit about taking a break for like 2 months, and then I would have come back to do more comic reviews as well as some discussion videos, and yes, that is true. However, after I uploaded Sonic Universe issue 17 comic review, yeah, I noticed that I even left the pinned comment on the latest update video. But yeah, but the Tails Adventure comic review did not do as well as I would have liked, as within the first 2 hours, the view count was about 4 to 10. So I really don't know what the fuck I was thinking uploading it, thinking it would attract more audience, but you know, especially since I put a ton of hours into that video, adding voiceovers, making sure the JPEG images were placed right, like in timing of the voiceovers of when I was talking about certain things in that comic and shit like that. But yet, despite that, when I uploaded it didn't get much attention. Although as of recently, I have gotten a bunch of comments, but however, the problem is that that video currently only has 4 likes. And in spite of that, there are a total of 27 comments. So that further even proves my point on the fact that nobody even wants to support my content and shit. In fact, I really liked making my comic review videos on my channel because it was a whole new experience for me, rather than just uploading videos of me playing a game and shit like that. It was a whole new experience for me, and as a guy who is a big fan of comic books, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to do that. But ever since finishing these videos, after uploading them, it sadly did not get as attention as I expect them to. Although they did get many views, they did get a lot of views as of late, but only one managed to get past 200. So that's rather unfortunate. So I had to cancel comic reviews as well because of that, which is sad because I had already planned on doing a lot of comic reviews for the channel. Like after issue 17 of the Sonic Universe comic, I would have done issue 18 next, as well as reviewed the rest of the issues of the Tails Adventure arc. Then I would have moved on to the Treasure Team Tango, and then the Knuckles arc, and then the 30 Years Later one. And in fact, during the time, I have decided to purchase more comics that I could have potentially done reviews on. And hell, I most recently bought the Spider-Man PS4 comic adaptation, as well as the IDW Sonic graphic novel, which I hear so many good things about, and I sure as hell would have done reviews on both of these as well. Especially the Spider-Man PS4 comic adaptation. Like, I would have finally reviewed the Spider-Man comic that I know that I have more knowledge of compared to every other Spider-Man comic, or Marvel comic in general. And speaking of that, Spider-Man PS4 was already a game that I've showcased on the channel before. It was one of only 2 games that I've showcased, but never did full playthroughs of. The other being Sonic Mania, which I know I could have done a playthrough of that game as well. Alright, so I could go on more and more about the current state of my channel and everything else, but I feel like I've said enough and I don't want to make this video too long, so I think it's about as good as any to stop it right here. But before I end it off, I do want to give a special shout out to MLP Pixel 727 for actually doing something that no other commenter in my videos has done. This person actually not only agreed with some of my opinions that I've made in the Shadow Saga comic reviews, but they have also given me some feedback saying how well I summarized the story, as well as some of the things I said, like mimicking Shadow's voice in issue 4. So I just want to say thank you very much for your comments, and I'm really glad that you have enjoyed my comic reviews. Also, I only recently just saw your comments in my discussion tab on my channel. I honestly forgot that discussion tabs are even a thing on YouTube. That is, if you're using the desktop version. So yeah, it's there. And yes, I am doing well. Thank you. So anyway, hopefully I said about as everything I could in regards to the current state of my channel. So if y'all want to reach out to me or chat with me or whatever, I am always active on Twitter. You can follow me there at Bronte75G, to where I formerly would make updates about my channel, but nowadays I just retweet a bunch of shits that either make me laugh or interest me, so feel free to do that if you want, I don't care. And also, even though I don't necessarily count this as posting videos on YouTube, I am actually currently posting videos of Let's Plays that I was originally going to do on this channel, which is BronX, and that's the channel that I've been using to upload videos of playthroughs of games that that I was originally going to do on this channel, which I had to cancel, unfortunately. So I don't recommend subscribing to that channel, because most of the time I'm just posting videos on there only if in case I want to share gameplay clips or take screenshots of to share on Twitter. And even though I make all these custom thumbnails, I'm not necessarily trying to attract attention or anything like that, unlike on this channel. So yeah, just to let you all know about that. But you don't have to. Oh my god, you don't have to subscribe to that. But if you want, go ahead. But if it ends up getting more attention, then I might have to unlist most videos, and also disable comments and like and dislike ratios and that shit. So yeah, just to let you know on that. But yeah, so yeah. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this does not mean that I am back to doing YouTube videos again. I am done for good this time. Unless I somehow get proven wrong, and if people were to start sharing my videos on other social media such as Instagram or Discord servers or whatever the fuck, yeah, if you guys could do that, please feel free. I would love it, and that could potentially help this channel grow. And if that happens, there is a 50% chance I might start uploading videos on this channel again. So yeah, that's everything that I need to say. So this is my final goodbye to everyone, whether they're subscribed or whether they're not subscribed or subscribed. This is my goodbye to you all, and I just want to thank you all on my YouTube journey for the past 5 years. So, hope you all are having a good day, a good evening, or good night. Depends on whichever time zone you're in. And I'm out.